Well, hello and welcome people to the internet to another adventure. My name is Ganyonz and the Steam Next Fest is coming to a close here. Only got a couple more from the event and we're starting this off, or finishing us off here, with Lost for Swords, which is an interesting one. We're calling this one a card crawling game. Coming to us, I don't know if he coined the term, but Retromation called it a card crawling game, which pretty much tells you exactly what it is. It's a deck builder and a dungeon crawler, putting a little bit of both. Basically, the dungeons are going to be built out of cards, both from our deck and the enemy's deck, and we're going to use those cards to explore the dungeon and move forward and hopefully progress. It is a roguelike, of course. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump in to Lost for Swords. Choose your hero. I suppose we'll pick the knight. Okay, so we do have others. So we got the rogue, the mage, but we're going to go with the knight, of course. Very solid hero. Embarking without proper training is dangerous. Do you want to do some basic training in the cellar first? Yes, I would love some basic training. Let's go ahead. Basic training with the knight. This is your hero, our knight. You guide your hero through the dungeons by clicking on card or empty spots. Ah, empty spots, not on cards. Illusory wall, interact, remove. We removed it. So now we can make our way down here. We can go ahead and clear that wall. We have a couple walls here. Need to make our way up, and of course reach the door to continue. So very simple concept, just click around and move. But obviously it's going to be more difficult than that. Weapons can be picked up and equipped. So we have our old knife here. Let's go ahead and grab that. We equip it. Cards with orange borders can be attacked. So the barrel here has 1 health. Looks like we do, what, 3 damage? Ah, here we go. Weapons cards give you attack power. Equipping a card placed on top of the weapon stack. So this is going to do 3 damage, and we have 4 uses, it looks like. A weapon with a use counter higher than 1 can attack multiple times before being dropped. After each attack, the use counter is reduced by 1 instead of dropping the weapon. So let's take out the barrel. And we see it goes down to 3, so we have 3 more uses with the old knife. Are you strong enough to attack this monster? I think I am. Let's give it a shot. Boom, we take 3 damage. Ooh, but he hits us back for 3. We're not. Oh no! Let's restart the room. We were not strong enough. So let's go ahead and take out the barrel. We've learned from our mistakes, so let's instead go up to the barrel. Take out the barrel. Oh, look at that. There's armor. And now we have 1 health, but we have 3 armor. So now we can take a hit. Look at that. We blocked the damage. Inspiring. Now we take out the rest of the skeleton. And we got the key from the skeleton. And we can unlock the door and proceed through the door. Very good. All right. Now what have we got here? The order of your actions matters. It does now, does it? So let's go ahead and pick up the old knife. What do we got here? Well, we have walls. So we're going to need to go through the barrel. You can equip more than 1 weapon at the same time. Well, we have a nice little rusty sword here. And always attack with the weapon you last equipped. Or equipped last, but you know, same difference. All right, let's take out the Skelignon. Attack, pow, get him. Each weapon can only be used a limited number of times, unless it has reuse, of course. We went over that in the last map. Let's pick up the broken shield, because we're obviously going to need that. And look at that, we have a hammer. Slow attack. So what does slow attack do? Monsters get to act before you get to attack with this weapon. If the target leaves the room or moves, your attack will be canceled. Got it. So for basically all weapons, we attack first. Nice to know. Let's go ahead and take care of the sentry. We have slow attack. Good thing we had that shield, though. All right, now let's take out the barrel. And we have a key. We can unlock the door and proceed through the door. Very good, very good. So far, everything's making sense. Well, can't go through the wall, so let's go ahead and pick up the rusty sword. You can freely position yourself before attacking. So it basically means they're not going to attack us until we attack them. So, if I attack here, do you also... You probably don't also take on the attack, right? Okay, oh, you do. Okay, well, that's why we test these things. So anytime you trigger combat, any enemy next to you will also attack. So obviously we want to come up here. That's why we have here. See, this is why we learn these things. We proceed. We can of course pick up the rusty sword. Monsters can only attack after you interact with a card. Gotcha, and that was the interaction we had. So now... Oh, wait a minute. So can I come up here? Ah, no, but I can come out here, take you out, right? Because if I was up here, you could kill me. I can pick up the rusty sword. Now, you see here, if we were to take out this monster, or this Skelligan... Skellignin. Wow, that's... I don't know why it's confusing. That's half my name. So we have to take out this one first, because we got to pick up the weapon. Let's take you out. That opens up our path to this rusty sword. We can make our way down here, attack this Skellignin, which gives us the key, and we can proceed to unlock the locked door. It then becomes unlocked, which means we can proceed through. Ha ha ha! Alright. Only flipped up monsters can attack. Right, indicating that this monster cannot attack. Oh, picking up a weapon also counts as interacting. Ah, I see what they did there. So we need to pick up this weapon. That will then flip up this monster, which we can then take out. Defeat monsters in the right order to pick up cards. Makes sense. So we pick up this one, which means we can come up here, because this interacting with this would cause him to attack. So we can attack that Skelligan. Now we can come down here, pick up the rusty sword. There is a rusty sword here. So what we need to do... Oh, I almost caught myself. We need to pick up this first while this is flipped down. Now we have two swords. So it doesn't really matter. I can either take this one out or I can come up here first. Now I still have rusty sword. Now we take out you. Had we done it the other way, we would have, if we were here, taken out this Skelligan. Then in order to get this weapon, we would have to pick it up, and this would already be flipped over, and he'd attack us and kill us. Order matters. Very cool. Congratulations, you finished basic training and are prepared for what lies ahead. Do you want to embark now? Of course. Let's go. Let's climb the tower. The Poultry Tower. And we have Auric at the top. Let's go. Let's get him. Wait! For a tower, you need your own cards. Take this. Our hero deck. We have a knife, some rusty swords, and broken shields. All things we are familiar with. Good luck. Defeat the monster deck. You cannot always defeat all monsters in the room. When you've used up your available cards, it's best to go to the next room to fill up the board. And so this is where the deck building aspect is going to come in, because we have our hero deck, which is right here. So we only actually have one other card. So we can't see where everything is placed, I don't believe. I'm guessing that the flipped up cards are the bright ones. So the bright cards are the cards that are flipped up, right? So you can see here, these are the ones that are bright. We obviously have two more shields here. One of these could be... Wait, where's my knife? Didn't we have... I thought we had 3 rusty swords and a knife, no? Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. Oh, we're equipped with the knife. Okay, figured it out. Yeah, so these are the ones that are flipped down. So eventually we're going to be able to, you know, gather more cards, and having more cards will make it so that those cards can appear in the room. There's also the monster deck, so we can see which ones are in the room. Let's see, so there's only 2 right now, which means that these 2, we know what the monsters are. So, let's see, if we pick up the sword here first. Now we can come here and pick up the armor, which will flip this up. We can attack you. Now it flips this one up, so we can go ahead and we could, we could attack. So I don't know if weapons you hold on to last throughout the next floor. So for example, right, we have the knife here. If I use a couple charges on this, will I still have this on the next floor? Not sure. Find loot, get to the next room. Is there loot anywhere else? So defeating all the monsters flips this up, and it gave us these crystals. Okay, so just, can I hold multiple shields? I can hold multiple shields. Okay, so let's see now if we take this. 69. Yeah, so like, is it worth it? Oh, now see what I should have done. So I'm not going to pick up the sword, because I'm going to have to use the sword anyway to break through. So let's see if we hold on to the equipment we have. You find, so we could pick up the hammer. We could do body armor, auto equip. Right click to get more info. Okay, card is automatically equipped when entering a room. Okay, so we basically start with 2. Just get 20 emeralds. Not sure what the emeralds are used for yet. I think I might just want to pick up the hammer. That's just a ton of damage. Equipping armor cards gives you defense, which reduces the damage. Armor that reaches 0 is returned to the deck. And our shields are just 3, right? Yeah. Okay, let's grab the hammer. Oh boy. Okay, you enter diagonal room or Y room. Oh, okay, I see how it's laid out, because these are walls. So this is diagonal, this is a Y. We get 10 emeralds, small key. There's a hallway. Not sure what that is. So basically, we can choose which way we want to go. Might as well go to the Y room, because it also has a small key. There's 8 of something and 4 of something. Oh, 8 of our cards, 4 monster cards. Got it. So there's more monsters here, but it gives us more rewards. So let's go ahead and do that. Got it. Straightforward enough. Very clean cut, very like cleanly illustrated with the colors here. Love it. Okay, so let's pick up the hammer, because I'm going to be able to pick up a weapon here and stack on top of this. Actually, let's double check. Okay, so we know what all the monsters still are. We can go ahead and take you out. Do I have to do anything here with the pillars? Oh, and we don't keep the weapons that we pick up, so there's no sense in actually going and picking them up after the fact. Good to know. Is there any reason to destroy the pillar? Neutral cards that are placed in the room? Let's just destroy it, see if there is any reason. Huh. There's no reason to destroy it, so I wonder why that's there. Like, I wonder why this barrel is there instead of just a wall. Okay, well, let's get the rusty sword. Take you out. Pick up the next rusty sword. Can take you out. We can go ahead and pick up the emeralds. You'll flip. Take you out. Oh, yeah, slow. Okay, but we had the shield. Nice. We get the small key. And then we go into the next room. Sword's pretty solid. +6 tackle, no armor equipped. Ooh, I kind of like that. We are kind of a, well, slow. So the slow attack card we have indicates that maybe we want to go for a little bit more defensive build. I feel like that's probably safer to start than going for a no armor build. So let's grab body armor here. Just kind of start going back and forth, back and forth. Wing door. So I'm not sure what the doors indicate or the backtracking. Let's go ahead and go into the diagonal room again. Just get some more emeralds. I think emeralds are probably used to upgrade, if I had to take a guess. Retrace your steps draws new cards. Huh, interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up our swords. We got our emeralds. Get our body armor. We can pick up our emeralds. Smack you. And that's it. Okay, so it looks like the less cards we actually flip over, the more emeralds we get. I think I already acknowledged that early on, but I just wanted to say that again. We do have a wing key, so we go through the wing door. So now what do we have here? We can... Oh, okay, so cards get us... or keys, rather, get us some more upgrades. So we can pick up this small key. Trade your cards for random others. We could find the loot. So we have 2. I think I want to trade... I might want to trade one of these rusty swords. Let's do that. Let's see what we can get here. Not sure if I want to upgrade yet, so let's trade a rusty sword first, see what we get. We got a gauntlet. Equip first weapon from your deck. Okay, so it's interesting. So it gives a little bit of armor. Card gets placed on top of the stack and is ready to be used afterwards. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Let's check out some of the upgrades too. I'm hoping that we get a little bit... Okay, so first upgrade free, then 50 per upgrade. Okay, can't do that. So if I click... Okay, it will give me a preview. Perfect. What is the +1 though? Is that... I'm assuming that's just indicating that it's upgraded. Okay, we can just unclick. Perfect. So that would give 2 armor. That would give 8. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I can't do 2. I can only do 1. So what's the most impactful? That one's not very impactful. Probably just the hammer. Maybe we just upgrade the hammer and maybe save it for like a boss or something. Okay. A worthy exchange. Interact, remove. Oh, so we can just go through that. Okay, I'm glad we didn't miss that. You find a wooden shield, equip +4 defense if it is the only equipped armor. We can get a sword, incinerate, slow cast, deal 3 damage to each card. How does that work? Oh, it's a scroll. Scrolls are cards with power effects that are cast immediately when picked up. But how does that work with a scroll that we get here? Monsters get to act... Oh, right. Because it goes... Duh, it goes on the board. Monsters get to act and cards are flipped before this spell is cast. I don't think I necessarily like that. I think because we have the gauntlets, maybe it's effective to have a couple more weapons, so that way we have a weapon in the deck. Let's do that. Let's take a sword. It's always hard. I always find defeat the monster deck. You can freely position here by clicking on the empty board spot. This does not count as a turn, and monsters won't... Right, they won't attack or move. I always find like the first run of any deck builder a little challenging because we don't fully know all the mechanics that are going on in the game. So it's a little hard to build around and know what is going to become an effective build. So we have Rusty Sword. You have 12. Let's see. Okay, we have a regular sword up here. What else do we have? We have... So let's pick up the sword, because we know we're going to need that. We could push the wall, but that's going to cause you to attack, so I need to kill you first. So I'm going to come down here, pick up the rusty sword, come up here and attack you. Interact. Push, then remove. So do I push it into this pillar, I'm guessing? Let's go ahead and pick up a little bit more armor. Take the emeralds. Oh, right. I should have come up here. Okay. That was my mistake. Block the damage, then we kill you. Oh, no. I thought we killed you. Okay, so now we're on our knife. So now can I push this way? Interesting. Okay. We still have 5 armor, but I need a better way to take you out, potentially. Deal 6 damage to cards in this column. I should have done that with the knife. I see. Because, yeah, wasting our sword on stuff like this doesn't feel great. So let's just see how this works. Yep, just acts as fire. Room cleared. This didn't flip, though, even though we cleared the room. So I guess that's fine. Okay, let's go to the next room. Armor gets +1 defense. Auras are cards that provide beneficial passive effects while they're in a room and flipped up. Picking an aura deactivates it and returns it to the deck. Okay, I don't think I necessarily want that. I think I'm just going to pick up the emeralds here. Although the rapier is pretty good. No, I'm just going to grab the emeralds. Let's go to... let's get the small key. Definitely want to have some more small keys. We're pretty empty right now. Let's see. Where do we want to go to first? Okay, and it did give us a preview of what we were going to equip. That's pretty nice. Go ahead and get some body armor first while we have a free flip here. Take you out again. Free flip. Okay. Pick up the rusty sword. Again, I didn't need to do that movement, but, you know, just getting used to it. Let's pick up this sword. Another free hit. Timer destroy. Deal 6 damage to 4 neighbor cards. Okay, I guess I miscounted where we were at in the ticking. Okay, let's get small key. So if I want the emeralds, I got to take you out. So let's go ahead and pick up the hammer. Come up here, get the kill. You're going to hit us, but we have armor. Room cleared. Fantastic. Make our way out to the next floor. And if you didn't notice, there is a little indicator up here on floor 2 that shows how many rooms are on the floor. Just wanted to point that out. Every 20 overkill damage dealt, deal 3 damage to all monsters in deck. When you attack with 14 or more, equip 2 armor plates. This is an armor plate, okay. Whenever you attack with 14 or more, so it only really attacks, it only activates when we attack with hammer. Not great. Weapons and monsters get +2. Oh, gotcha. So they'll hit us back. That's actually not bad, though, because if we hit really hard, we can potentially kill them before they actually hit us. Now, how does this... Let's see. Trinket change the game. Ah, okay. So these... Yeah, so these are artifacts. They just stay with us for the whole run. Or I guess they're trinkets in this game. So let's take Frenzy. I kind of like that. Let's just go... We're going with a hit hard deck. A room, tree room. I like the emeralds, but we have a decent amount now. Let's go ahead to the A room and get us another small key. All right. So if we grab this, we're getting a rusty sword. So I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and collect this, flip this up. Yep, we can take you out. Floor cleared. Oh, that was nice and easy. Okay, we got a whole bunch of rewards there. Nice. Might as well just clear our way. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Yep, totally just hit ourselves. Yep, should probably think before I act. All right. Here we go. So, either door, interact, remove, turn either door into a wall. Wait, interact, remove. Turn other. Gotcha. So we can only choose one direction. Actually, that's not true. We can take both, but it's going to cost us 2 damage. So do you want to upgrade or remove? I think this is kind of where I need to decide whether I want to be a very aggressive deck or... Well, I don't have the rapier yet. If I had the rapier, then I guess I would probably want to remove Broken Shield. I think I just want to go back to upgrade. Especially with this, I can upgrade a couple more cards. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and take the emeralds, go to upgrade. Oh, and we can upgrade things multiple times. Okay. So let's upgrade the sword. Do I want to do the knife again? Probably, because the more we upgrade the knife, the more we don't have to rely on it. Upgrade 2 card. Wait, upgrade 2, upgrade 1 card. But this is upgrading 2. Oh, got it, because it already has an upgrade on it. I see. Okay, so let's do that for 50. Do I want to do one more? Okay, so you can only upgrade a card once per room. So I think I'm fine with that. I don't think I necessarily... No, I'll upgrade the body armor. That's fine. Get a little bit more block. That's totally reasonable. Let's make our way out to the next floor. Floor 3 of 5. The monster deck. Got it. So we're adding more. We're adding new monsters as we progress. You can always undo your last action. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know we could undo. Where is... undo a button up here. So does that also work for combat? Not sure. So we got a ton of weapons that we can pick up. But I kind of want to reveal... I think what I'm going to do is work my way up to this. So we can equip that, which gives us a rusty sword. Get the shield. Oh, okay. It already... What's cowardly? Retreats after getting attacked directly. Got it. So really, we want to kill you in one hit. Can attack from further away as long as there is a direct line of sight to the target. Gotcha. So if we were to interact with this, he could probably shoot us. I'm assuming he can shoot like through swords though. Now, unfortunately, our rusty sword only deals 8, and I need to deal 9. So let's go ahead. Ah, there we go. Now, see, if I pick this up, he's going to be able to shoot me. So I'm going to pick up the broken shield, which is going to give me enough to survive this attack. Oh, okay, I see. So we actually had to get that kill. Interesting. If we wanted to, yeah, so if we wanted to beat him. Now, I don't know how that actually, does it matter? Like, if we kill him, do we get rewards from that? So it works up to this key. Okay, now I know we've used one of these keys in the past, but I don't remember exactly what that was used for. So let's go ahead and pick up this sword now. Got it. So because we had the slow attack, it gave him a chance to run. That clears the room and we can escape. Because, like, what happens... Maybe once we get the key, it unlocks the option to go to another room? Not 100% sure there. Let's see. So we have 2 equipment here that we can put in our deck. Equip a copy of this card. So it's just 2 shields. 4 shields. Equip top weapon. Gets +3 attack. Adds sloth to the deck. Sloth is a no action. That's not super great. This here is an aura. Right, so this sticks on the field as long as we flip it up. Weapons get +3 attack if hero is 8 neighbor. A card is an 8 neighbor of another card if positioned in one of the 8 spots surrounding it. Got it. So we only get a buff if we're next to it. I'm not a big fan of that very much, especially with how big the maps are. So I'm just going to take the emeralds here. So we have an E room, we have an A room, small key. Let's go ahead and take the emeralds. We need to stock back up. Okay, got a couple sentries here. Let's go ahead and pick up the rusty sword. Oh, well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Okay, this is the first interesting room we've had to do. So, let's pick up the shield first, see what weapon this is. I'm going to pick this up as well. Now, I could come here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down this. Oh, I didn't even see him there. Okay, this line is like is really annoying. Because in order to attack him, I have to come here, which is going to flip here. Although, I guess okay, so I guess what the best play is then. Let's see. So there's 2 sentries already revealed. There's a sentry in the deck, which means, and the archer is revealed. So that means that this is a skeleton. So I know that the rusty sword I have will kill it. So what I can do is come collect this, which will flip it, and then I can attack it. So now what that does, if I take either of these, this archer is going to attack me, right? So I'm not going to be able to get the kill on him, but I can attack him to make him retreat, which will flip that. Right? Because if I ever took the sword, once I stepped on it, I would get attacked by the sentry. It would flip this. And then if I attacked either of these from this position, or I attacked either of these from this position, they would both attack me, which I didn't want. So I need to get rid of this one first. Now that I've done that, I can... Well, I'm still going to get hit because he's flipped, right? And I have to trigger it. Unless we pick up the sword, this flips. I can take the emeralds, this flips. Unfortunately, I am wasting the sword, though, and I knew that was a skeleton. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I think this is fine. Yeah, because this is 2 hits. We're shielded up. Oh, right, but you have shield. Oh, I keep forgetting it's not 12 health. Okay, so then I think what I'm going to do then is... take the hammer. We're going to get hit here. That's fine. Unfortunately, I am going to get hit again. No, I'm going to get hit a couple times here. There was probably a much better way to make it through this room. But we're learning. This is the first room that order has really mattered how we do things. Take Emerald's Battle Hammer, slow attack X, your defense times 2. Oh, you deal X damage, your defense times 2. Okay, so the Battle Hammer wants us to armor up. It's pretty good with body armor. It's not the greatest with our shields. That being said, if we are working towards upgrading our knife, then we might be able to get away with an armor build. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works. Maybe it's a little bit too late for that. Not sure. Yeah, so now we have this winged door, which likely means that I'm going to have to kill these 2 enemies to get through. Let's go this way for the more emeralds. Yeah. Yeah, see, so this room with the winged door... I don't even know where the winged door is. I guess it's not revealed yet. So, in this instance, right, I'm assuming... Yeah, there's an archer. Well, I guess you have to kill the archer, but... So in this instance, because I'm not sure how this would work, right? So we need to kill 2 more monsters in order to get the wing key. Now, in order to get through the winged door, I'm assuming we need the wing key, but we know this is an archer. So what would happen if I only dealt 1 damage to this, or I did a slow attack and it ran away and then killed this? I would only have 1 kill and I wouldn't have the wing key. So does that then end the run? Not sure. But just things I'm thinking about. Okay, we have a hammer equipped. Interesting. That flipped up the archer? Okay, actually, we know that we can't do a slow attack here, so I need to get the rusty sword. So we get that kill. I'm going to pick up these 2, so that way this times out and deals damage, and it doesn't hit us. Now we can move in here. This is fine. He's going to hit us, but we block it. Smack the sentry. And so draws new cards. Oh, okay. So if we can't open the wing door, likely we have to hit backtrack, which is going to draw a whole new room. And one of the rooms will probably be a different door. So the wing key. So what does the wing door do? Okay, so the wing door brings us into a room where we can unlock multiple things. So I think the first room we did like this was actually the wing door, and I was thinking that was a standard shop. I think the standard shop is the one you can choose either side, and if you want to do both, you have to take some damage. So likely the wing door is just where you spend your keys. Now, that being the case, I think this one is pretty much a guarantee we're taking. I want the heal 9 because we're pretty low on HP. This one's free, but I'm not sure exactly what I'd want to do with it yet. Do you want to upgrade? We probably want to upgrade cards. We can upgrade 2 cards, so that seems to make some decent sense. You know what? Now that I think about it, I realize we can't upgrade our basic cards. So we're going to throw 1 at the knife. We know we want to do that. This is defense times 3. So that's probably pretty good. We probably want to throw it here, right? Especially with our shields only giving us 3 defense. That's probably pretty good. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, what do we want to do here with the Pyromaniac, huh? See, I don't know that we're necessarily in a position where I want to get rid of the Rusty Swords yet. Especially with Gauntlet, it's going to be beneficial to have weapons in our deck. And it's still stronger than our knife. Once our knife surpasses these, then maybe we can start taking some of these out. Is it worth it to take out a broken shield? I guess perhaps 1. Let's go ahead and remove 1. Okay. Right click on card, yep, to get more info. Perfect. We're on floor 4 of 5. I'm surprised each floor doesn't have a boss. We have yet to fight any kind of boss. But I guess maybe the boss is just trying to figure a way through the maze of cards. Okay, so we can pick up all this. This will give us a rusty sword. I'm okay picking that up. What do we have here? An archer. Ooh, unfortunately, I don't have a way to kill you. I mean, I could find my way through here. But I would have to pick up the sword. So the sword is in one of these 2 spaces. Now, unfortunately, when I pick this up, the archer's going to shoot me. So there's no way for me to deal with this. Well, no, this is in column, not row. Okay, we just gotta make him retreat. That's fine. We can pick up the broken shield as well. Yeah, see, there was that sword. Which we can take. We're just going to take a hit. Which I believe is fine. Because I want to make sure that I can take care of this archer before he runs away. Now I can go ahead and pick up the... Well, while I still... Okay, so while I still have defense, I'm going to pick up the battle hammer, which after we get hit... Wait, we have 10. Why is it showing 32? Your defense times 3. Isn't our defense 10? So shouldn't this be showing 30? Oh, but this gives weapons boost times 2. Okay, plus 2. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get hit first, which is going to lower our armor. So it's not actually going to do 32, but it's going to bring us down to 5. 5 times 3, 15, plus 2, 17. More than enough to take out this unit. And then we can do the same thing. We can pick up the hammer here. Going to pick up these emeralds. Make our way up here. Again, we're going to block all that damage. Kill the sentry in 1 hit. Fantastic. So maybe it's not the card that gets flipped up. Maybe it's just if you can complete a room without utilizing all your cards, as a little reward, you get a few more emeralds. I like that. It rewards being effective with your cards. Hammers get +5 attack. Ooh, are we just going full-on armor build? Armor and monsters get +2 defense. Equip armor, deal 1 damage to each monster. Well, we only have 1 equipped cards. That's not the best. We do have 2 hammers. Are we just going hammer build? I could see that as being a build. Just massive damage. Sure, let's go for it. Diagonal room, there's a rusty chest. Ooh, well, we haven't seen that yet. I would like to pick up a key, but at the same time, I want to see what the rusty chest is, so we're going to go there. Hopefully it doesn't give anything like tetanus or whatever. Okay. So I need to pick up my swords first. That would give me a rusty sword. Let's pick up this sword. Need to come here for... What is this? So we already have 3 sentries on the board. So it could either be a sentry or an archer. Now, if it's a sentry, I can take it out no problem. Oh, actually, there's 4 sentries on the board already. Okay, so it is an archer. But I don't actually have a way of defeating it. Unless I take 2 hits from the sentry, which seems ludicrous. So we'll go ahead and make you go away. We could come around here, but again, that wastes damage on the sword. Okay, so let's come here. We are going to take a hit. We can do this. We'll take a hit. That's fine. We can bust you up again. Okay. Now, let's think about this for a second. Because now that I have the knife out with multiple uses, I can come around here, deal this to deal you 6. Which saves me a potential hit. Oh, nope, I can't because this is here. Well, that's annoying. I mean, I guess I could... 6 brings you down to 8. So, in the room. So we know that there's a sword, so that actually doesn't change the math on anything. Getting rid of that. So let's go ahead and pick up the battle hammer. If we get hit here, we're taking 2. Ugh. Okay, we're going to be taking a little bit of damage here. Okay, so the counter there is a little weird. I thought there was 2 turns left until it exploded. Okay. Let's see. So I don't have any defense, so this hammer is gonna suck. So we pick up our emeralds. Now I'm shy on damage here. So I'm going to take 5. And I can't sneak my way up here. That being said, well, we can just go to the next room. We don't even have to do the rest of this. I forgot that was a total thing that you could literally just continue through the room. Well, we have kunai, but we kind of want to go for hammers. Quick equip. Monsters do not get to act when this card is equipped. End of turn effects are not triggered either, so that's kind of decent. +2 defense to each equipped armor. Ooh, I like that a lot. Now, I don't think that this is a hammer. I'm assuming hammer cards literally have hammer in their name, right? Because we don't have any actual types. Morningstar's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take it. We can go to another rusty chest, or... No, we can't go to the wing door. There are 5 enemies here. I would have to kill all 5 enemies. I think we're going to go the safer route. 9 of our cards, 4 enemies, just for now, since we're a little low on health. I think that makes the most sense. Now, if I want to... Let's see. Can I make my... I can make my way around to attack you without getting hit. So let's see if we can do that. Fortunately, we cannot. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up that. We're going to come get the sword. We have enough defense to block our first hit. Okay. Now, unfortunately, if I were to hit this, I'm going to deal myself 8 damage, so let's not hit that. I could pick up this rusty sword. Well, it's still 1 damage short for that. Ugh. Let's see. Well, we can come... Do I want to pick up the bat? No, I'm going to use the knife. I'm going to use my knife charges to destroy the chest. Now, unfortunately, pick this up. I'm going to trigger the sentry. So I need some defensive cards. So let's go ahead down, pick up the battle hammer, pick up the body armor. There's a pillar here. So, where do I want to progress from here? I have 9 armor. The battle armor is a slow attack, so I would take 1 to defeat this. This gives me Morningstar. That's probably pretty good. I'm going to do that. Now I have a ton of block. Nice. But we're only dealing 6. I could pick up a hammer. Okay, let's pick up the hammer. Get the emeralds. We're going to get hit here. That's fine. Smack you. Get a kill. We flip you. We can easily kill you with our Morning Star, which is nice, which is our lower attack weapon. Now, we're going to get hit here if I go to fight you. I don't think it's worth it, though. We're pretty close. If we were to get another wing key room, we could go ahead and do that. Oh, but we're in the wing key room. Wait. Are we in the wing key room? I didn't think we were. I don't know if there's any way to check. So do I have to be you? Because there's no other enemies in the room. So let's do this. Let's pick up the sword. Come up here. We can destroy this. Which means now we can come here, kill you, which you're not going to deal us any damage, but we still get the kill. Oh wait, where did our hammer go? Oh, because that was the wrong hammer. Got it. Yep. Okay, we still get the kill here. So I guess we're doing backtrack? Ooh, okay, so backtrack is very bad. You definitely don't... Interesting. I didn't realize that was a winged room. I must have overlooked that. Add fatigue. Fatigue is just no action. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can always remove it. Huh, we have another backtrack here. So is this still a wing? Is this still a wing room? It must be, because there's one enemy. So I must have screwed up something in the last room. Yeah, because that reveals the wing door. Okay, so I must have just missed something. That's my bad. I'm actually sure I missed something. Happens all the time. Interact skip option to skip floor 1 battle in next run. Okay. Merchant, buy cards. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Swords get +2 attack. That's interesting because we do have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. And these rusty swords have been like consistently 1 damage short from what we need. That's like all our money though. Drop bottom weapon, then top weapon gets... No, I don't like that. Our bottom weapon, our knife is pretty good. Solomon's Hammer. Before slow attack, each card heals 2. Before slow attack, each card heals 2. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it means if we have this equipped, anything before it goes heals 2? Timer while not equipped. Place Wrath at 4 neighbor spots. What? Each monster gets +1 attack. There's Spike Armor. Slow equip deals hero's defenses damage to 4 neighbor cards. Heal 2 places desires. Each monster heals 2. Okay, so there's basically a downside to all these. I think I'm gonna take Solomon's Hammer. That just seems pretty solid. Oh, okay, so I can only buy 1 card. Okay, very limiting. Okay. Now we have our winged room. Okay, but I don't have any keys, so we can go to the Pyromaniac. Do I want to... Well, there we go. Boom. No downside. Get rid of it. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't. I would have loved a small key here. It is what it is, though. We'll continue on to the last floor, it looks like. Right, this is the boss. Okay, so there are bosses. It's just you have to get to the last floor of the entire tower, which I guess makes sense. We have been climbing a tower. Oh, and the last floor is literally 1 room. Okay, you won't defeat me. Auroch, so you have 18 health. Not sure, is that a shield? Not sure why it's blue. Bosses are powerful and highly dangerous. Bosses immune to all damage while there are other monsters in the room. Well, that explains that. Read the cards, explain the cards. You're going to give me a rusty sword, so you have more rusty swords. There's 2 sentries already down, which means that the other unflipped card is an archer. Okay, so this is an archer. So, what else do I have? Unfortunately, nothing except for the sword. If this was a sword, we know that that's a rusty sword. So let's do this first. Let's pick up all our armor. Ah, there's the sword. Now, unfortunately, it's next to the boss. Figures. Let's go ahead and get Solomon's hammer. Ha, 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 ha. Now, what do we want to do here? Before slow attack, each card heals 2. Huh. I mean, it healed us for 2, but what does it mean? What does it mean each card heals 2? That I'm not sure about. Is there any more? There's one more armor piece I can pick up. I don't think I'm going to get there, though, before I have these. So I'm just going to pick up the Morning Star now. Yeah, I want to pick up the sword to take care of you. I don't think I'm going to be able to have that luxury, though. So I think I just need to make you run away. I can then take the... let's see. So if I take a hit for 5, we get on 6. Oh, this is more than enough. So let's take the battle hammer here. Take care of this sentry. Nice, big damage. Let's go ahead and pick up the shield. Go ahead and pick up the hammer. We have the boss, but we have more than enough armor. Come right up. 28 to the face. Kapow! There we go. Nice. Auroch has been defeated. Get rid of him. Excuse me? Oh, there's 3 different... Oh my god, there's 3 versions of this fight. Oh god. I thought that was it. I was like, that was an easy boss fight. Nope. Okay. Very cool. We do this again. Let's see. So in order... If I go here, you're going to attack me. There's no way for me to get any kind of defense before getting armor, which kind of sucks. So... I think I'm a little... Well, that's not true. The problem is we know what this is going to be a pillar, and I'm not going to be able to break through it. Okay, let's walk through this. This is what I'm definitely going to have to walk through. So if I pick this up, I'm going to get smacked for 5, right? Ideally, I would not have to pick this up, because then I'm not going to get the boost to all this armor up here. And I'm going to have to go this way anyway. I'm going to get smacked, right? So I'll get smacked for 1. I got up here. I get smacked again. Not ideal. Ideally, I would take this out, pick this up, pick this up. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to pick up Morning Star, which I would like to pick up after these. So in order to do that, I have to take out the sentry first, which means that I might be taking 10 to the face. I'm not super happy about that. But it might be what I have to do. Okay. I think I've talked myself into it. I mean, we do gain 3, luckily. So we get the body armor. Actually, that's not true. I can't even pick this up, because he's going to attack me. Now, do I have an easy way? I do. Oh, no, I don't have an easy way because you have boss me. You're freaking smack me. Oh, now I understand this. So we could do this, draw new cards, but we're going to have to take a penalty. Which actually, at this point, might not be the worst thing, because we could probably just lose some emeralds, and I would be super fine with that. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up this Morning Star. Gives us a little bit more armor to play with. We can pick up the Battle Hammer. Let's see, so 5 damage. 5 damage is going to take me down to 8, which is more than enough to get a kill with this. And then I'll be able to pick up the shield as well. Let's get the Rusty Sword. Get the shield. I think I'm going to... I want to make my way down to the sword, so I'm going to spend this Rusty Sword getting rid of the barrel. I then pick up the Broken Shield, which reveals an archer. We can go ahead and just get rid of you. That's fine. Sword kills a sentry. You're revealed. Pick up the Broken Shield. Pushes, deals a little bit of damage. Now we have more than enough. Come up here, smack you. We still have 10 armor. We have our knife. You smack us back. We still have the armor. Stab you. Nice. Okay, so we're still alive. We have one more room to complete. Let's go. Let's get this. Come on. Nice. A lot of swords right off the bat. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Let's take a look at what's down. So so a lot of just archers. Wow, we did really good with our rolls. We did really good with our rolls. Okay, so we know that this is going to be an archer. I don't care about the Rusty Sword. So we can grab this first. You're going to flip, reveal an archer. Don't want to pick up the Morning Star yet. So let's grab the hammer. Let's grab the sword. Right, we have to defeat everybody. So... actually, I want to save our good weapons, right? Because these weapons are fine to waste here because they're just going to run away. And at this point, I don't think that there's a real reason that I need to be killing them. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll kill this archer. We could pick up the body armor. We can pick up the... yep, we can pick up the Rusty Sword because I can use this to get up here. And then we can do the... Rusty Sword here. Go ahead and regular sword here. And now if we really want to get picky, we can go ahead and get the Solomon's Hammer, but we have plenty of armor to live this, so now we just go ahead and smack you with it. You don't kill us, and we smack you for 26 because the hammers are ridiculously powered up. Boom. Get him dead. Monster's deck destroyed. You did it. Yeah, we did. Get out of here, Auric. And then we have our locked door. We have our key, our little boss key. Yeah, throw him off the tower. Get out of here, Auroch. Final score. Very nice, very nice. You get a little look at your final deck. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So yeah, there was definitely a hammer build there. We could have built around it a little bit more with some better armor. I'm surprised that you can't level up the basic equipment. That seems to be something that is fairly commonplace for a lot of deck builders, so I was surprised you couldn't do that. Obviously, we improved them with Frenzy. But really, the only option is you either stick with them or you remove them from your deck. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'd have to play a little bit more to figure that out, because it is pretty... From most deck builders I've played with an upgrade system, you can upgrade the basic cards, so not exactly sure how I feel about that. Hammers were super cool. I still didn't fully understand the wording behind this, because I would think that if it's just as simple as before it attacks, it heals you for 2, you wouldn't have to write it this way. So I'm not exactly sure I understand why it's worded this way, but I'm sure there's a reason. Because everything else that we got was very straightforward. There was nothing that really stood out that I was confused about. I guess the only thing was the pillar, right? The pillar that did damage to everything near it. I thought the counter was consistently on 2 when it broke. So that was a little confusing. I'm sure if I took another look, maybe it would make more sense. But just things off the top of my head, wasn't sure about that. I mean, I'm being super nitpicky here, but this can probably be presented a little bit better. It's really tough to go all the way across to see this. So, you know, either make the number... Actually, you know what you could probably do? You have so much room here. You could probably make little tiles just like this that said like collected emeralds, have a little emerald symbol and 250 in a little box here. And then your next box is collected keys. It would just fill up a lot of this empty space. But I mean, that's a total nitpick. That's not a game breaker at all. Like, this is pretty small. We could probably blow this up a little bit, stuff like that. Stuff that is not at all detrimental to actual gameplay, right? Just kind of like little design choices, but all the design was cool. Honestly, I like this game. I thought, oh, we got majestic armor, equip, place envy at 4 neighbor spots. To be fair, I didn't take a good solid look at a lot of the equipment at the end there that had placed things down. So I'd be interested to take a look at there. Obviously, we have a new tower here. But this was, we got a couple more towers that it looks like we can play. This was super interesting. I like this approach at a deck builder. Obviously, it's more of a, what was it, card dweller? No, card crawler. That's right, because it is kind of a dungeon crawler and it's a deck builder. But it's also kind of a puzzle game. There's a very strong puzzle game element to this, which I really like. There was definitely, you needed to prioritize when to pick up certain weapons. You need to prioritize, is it worth taking a hit to go this path to pick up this weapon first, or do you hold off in order to get the armor first, then you can level it up with your Morningstar. I like this game a lot. This is one I'm definitely going to be taking another look at. Maybe we go ahead and do another run here in the future. But yeah, guys, that was Lost for Swords. Really interesting one. I was very pleasantly surprised by this one. If you want to give it a shot for yourself, you can check out the demo on the Steam page, which will be linked in the description below. Currently, the game has a planned release date for 2024, and I would definitely, I would suggest to anyone who's interested in this game, pick it up for yourself. Give it a shot. I'm sure there's some interesting builds to be had. There is a card library here. So you can see here, you know, what cards we unlocked. There's clearly a lot of cards here that we didn't unlock. And it looks to me, now I can't show the Rogue and the Mage, and I'm also not going to show you the undiscovered cards. Go discover them for yourself, silly billies. I'm guessing that there's complete other card lists for both Rogue and Mage, but that's actually, oh no, we did see those when we started. So yeah, so there's 77 cards for the Knight, and we uncovered about half of them. So overall, you know, we had a pretty good idea of what the Knight wants to do, some of those being trinkets. And then, so of course, we're gonna have Rogue and Mage builds. So yeah, guys, definitely check this one out. I think it's worth a shot. If you guys like the video, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of roguelikes and roguelites, decks and I'm gonna try that one again. We do all kinds of roguelikes and roguelites, deck and dice builders, tactical strategy RPGs, and so much more. But for today, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.